Hi, and welcome to the evening of day 54. I just want to recap a little bit about yesterday. I didn't do very much of a video because the shelter was just so packed it was hard to talk with all those people. Behind me is the Greylock War Memorial, Greylock Mountain War Memorial, and I'm actually on the top of the highest peak in Massachusetts, so that's nice. So yesterday, it rained the entire day. I mean, just pretty much nonstop. And Vermont has no diverter bars on their trail, so the trail was literally a creek. There were some points where it was just ankle deep and you had no choice but just to walk right through it. So my shoes and socks are still wet from yesterday. So that's okay. I was able to get into a shelter last night. My feet are fine. And so I walked into Massachusetts. It actually was only like 2.8 miles into Mass, which was really nice. And then when I got into Massachusetts, I walked through what was called the rock garden, which was really slippery rock. So thankfully it rained again this morning, so that was fun to walk through that. I then walked down into North Adams, Massachusetts, where I walked a half a mile to resupply. I've been doing food drops, so I have not had to resupply before, so I think I bought too much food. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to carry the food until I eat it, and then, I'll learn and move on. It still wasn't that bad. I then climbed 3 mountains, with the ultimate mountain being Mount Greylock, which is the tallest mountain in Massachusetts, which I just mentioned. And the next shelter after Mount Greylock was 3 more miles, and I just don't have 3 more miles in me. I think today was like a 12-mile day, but I'm beat. And so luckily there is a place called Bascom Lodge. It's kind of like the huts in the Whites. They have rooms, and you can stay up here. So they have a hiker room. So for a little bit of money I paid, I got to take a shower and stay in their lodge. And I skipped their dinner because I've got plenty of food of my own to eat. So that being said, I just wanted to touch on Vermont. It does live up to Vermont. And I saw a northbounder who, right at the beginning of Massachusetts for me, and he's like, "Oh, it's going to be so much better." And I said, "Well, I will believe it when I see it." But day 54, I think it went really well. Resupplied, and now I can keep heading south. I've already hit the highest peak of Massachusetts, which is nice. And I don't think Massachusetts is that long. And the weather is supposed to be dry. Knock on wood for the next couple days, because I do need to dry out my shoes, and I need to dry out my tent. And so hopefully I'll be able to do a short day tomorrow and lay that stuff out and let it dry. Sorry, I'm really tired. I've been putting in some heavy miles. And actually I think today I finally hit mile 600. So, out of the, I forget how many miles, I think it's like 2,100 miles, I've done 600 of them, so I'm very happy with that. My tramley is still a little bit behind me. They were going to try to push a 19 mile today to get into North Adams, and I don't know if that means that they're going to get a hotel, or if they're going to try to go up. There was a shelter about 4 miles back behind where I was, but it just didn't feel like that less than 10-mile day was enough for me. So here I am at the lodge, and I'm going to eat and then read a little bit and probably go to bed. Sorry. Actually, I've shifted this so now you can't see the memorial again, and I don't know where the memorial went. So, all right. That being said, sorry for that shakiness. Thank you, and have a great day.